Oh, fuck, that loaded quick. Sorry, I'm eating some Dots candy real quick. Mm. Love me some Dots, man. I tell you what. Oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. All right. What did we just do? Oh yeah, we ran for our lives. We were in the cistern, I think? No. Underground. The guest room. The study. Let's go to the study. Sound like there's some doggos somewhere getting hurt. I'm not a fan of doggos getting hurt. Also, I'm glad somebody came by up here and... Hey, what are you getting fucking freaked out for? You standing in candlelight? His head's starting to crack. It's like, man, why are you freaking out, Daniel? Just because you ran away from some invisible creature in the water that was chasing your ass. Yeah, man, light that shit up there. You feel a little better. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weir, the most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is as inexplicable as the heliodromes discovered it in the Hortus Conclusus. Sure. It was as it was told about an underground Mithrak temple crowned with unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within a stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Altstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. And as you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was in relentless pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately, they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings, and the trees turned to charcoal, black with the leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lie awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. That made a super loud thud noise.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Motherfucker just carved into a dog. It was me dropping the bodies on the floor. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It's difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem harvesting the energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. Oh no! Oh. Ooh. Fuck out of here. There you go. We'll cook some bone broth. Ew, apple. Gross. Ew, it made a squishing noise. Anatomy Frontiers, 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment. The antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I am still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill the void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would prove less of a hassle to acquire. Ah. He wrote a note. This guy's a dick. You're not wrong. Oh. There's some random oil on the ground. Motherfucker. Here, we'll show this motherfucker what we think of your castle. Ah! Fuck your chair! Ooh, look at all the flesh on the trees. Blech. Another one of these things. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries from where I came. Mankind is not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you? I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Yes. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it to the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the flow chart. Trinity steams set functions, 4-phase amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Got me a rod. Attica! 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 Oh! Fuck you! Crystal clear, a few cuts and bruises. There's a Bigfoot out there. It's a possible Bigfoot. Into the guest room.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
I don't know, Danny. What would they want with your journal? Hello.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Motherfuckers ransacked my room!
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Yes, peculiar. Perhaps we should have some booze. Oh, the cork's still on it.
Daniel?
What?
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes. I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Especially when some old motherfucker comes into my room in the middle of the fucking night. That's creepy as shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Got me a crowbar. I see you there.
Please, let it be here.
Hiding, monster. Yeah. Naked man is gone. Fucking fucked up that door, though.
Fourth of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Yes, indubitably. Just imagine me having a pipe in my mouth. Yes. Quite strange. Quite. Alright, what's this place? Ooh.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
Yeah.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
That's right, Daniel, don't be a bitch. The strange letter frightened him, but it was also the only one which offered some comfort. Man, this place reminds me of a level in fucking the first Quake game. Regarding explosive mixture, Alexander, I've prepared the explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with the plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive, but should be kept separated to avoid any further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you're ready to go. Agrippa. This fucking lantern burns through oil so goddamn quick. Smack that bitch. I got 19 of these fucking things. I light this shit up a little bit. Oops. Find all the parts first, bitch. Tell you what, that one little candle that lights up this place pretty good. I didn't see nothing else down here. Machine parts.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear.
I know you
I
won't.
want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
That's where we gotta set the explosive. Open! Bitch. Yeah, quit your whining. Fine. Just gotta wait a minute. We good. Sweet, sweet candlelight. There we go. Shit's all lit up now. Ourselves a nice partially filled pot. Fucking sandworm yelled at us. Oh shit! Oh my god, that still hurt me. I'm barely conscious. Holy fuck, I thought I was far enough away. God damn. Thank God I got another Healy thing.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
You want some bread? Delicious moldy bread. Taste of chicken. What the fuck, man? Who the fuck was hiding in the fucking dark? That scared the shit out of me. Oh man, you ever open a door and just suddenly... Oh my god. That got me. That shit was like when I first played the first Diablo game. You open up the door to the butcher's room. Shit! For the first time. It's not nice. Fuck you, bro. What's the reason you play this game? Yeah.
Please, I beg you.
In case of a missing rod, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. Hello, Aaron. How you doing? Just gonna sit tight real quick. Anyways, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a motherfucker at the door. Actually, no, he was the reason why I was thinking of this. When you open the door, the first time you ever play the Diablo game, you think, oh, hey, it's just the butcher. Sure, it's a demon. I'll fight him. I'll kick his ass. You open up that door. Put yourself in the young shoes, Brian. I was just a wee lad at the time. As soon as you open that door, you hear the deepest voice you've ever heard up until that point in your life. And it says, "Ah, fresh meat." And you just see this motherfucker running at you with a cleaver the size of you. If you were smart, you just shut that door and were like, nope. That motherfucker is out there. I'm okay. Why are you a popsicle? It's cold as hell. Alright, everybody get ready. We must gather our courage. It's like that motherfucker finally came out of that room. Oh shit! Run, motherfucker! Don't look back! Don't look back! Alright, fuck that. We ain't going back down there. Oh, that's gross. He pooped out a pulsating tumor. Ah. You feel like you'd be sour apple? Man, I do love me some sour apple. Been a minute since I've had some sour apple. Ooh. You've never seen this game before. You've heard a lot about it. You don't think you could tolerate this game wearing a headset? That's the best way to play it. My buddy Tim just sent me a message.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Alright, give me a second. My buddy Tim just sent me a message. I gotta watch it real quick. It's a YouTube short, so it'll take, I don't know, like 30 seconds. Alright, the video he sent me was pretty good. It's apparently a game about don't let a giant spider find you, and I was like, that's pretty fucking terrifying. I haven't talked to my buddy Tim in a minute. Machine room. Motherfuck. Fuck you mean it's locked? Ah! Maybe I can pick it. What do you mean item can't be used this way? He's hidden in the guest room. Okay. And the key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. I'm gonna go back to the guest room. Gotta find a key that's in there. Was there always just like a piece of meat here? What is going on with chat? I look away for 2 seconds? Ooh, get out of here.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Hey, the machine room key. Sir William Smith has been marked. There was no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. That piece of meat back up here. Oh god, the sound it makes. Hey, where'd the body go? There was a body here. I know, yeah, this is true. Jen is an equal opportunity lover. These fucking pipes everywhere. Bert would be so angry about this.
That fragrance. Damascus rose.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Because you are responsible, Daniel. Bitch. Bitch ass motherfucker being chased by the Dahaka. Flow is even and stable.
of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description.
Ooh, 62 inside the home.
From the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Daniel was looking to get some sleepy time tea. All the rods are in place. It's getting hot and humid and steamy down here. Apparently it was getting hot and humid in the chat.
July 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Giant coal balls here. Can you not hear me? No, you can hear me. Imagination is a dangerous place. Something's going on in that brain. No, sorry, I was deep in thought. I know that's hard to imagine, being a square brain and all. Ah, we need gears. That's sorry, I was very quiet. Probably gonna have to put more coal in that burner. It's hot and humid in an unsexy way. Yeah. And Jen was also told that I gotta finish that sentence. That's... Oh, that works. The elevator is alive! It's alive! There's goo! Fuck my ass up. Ah! God, motherfucking cocksucking piece of shit. See you later, assholes! Hey now. Oh, shit. Fucker. I'm calling OSHA. These are unsafe working conditions.
Come. This way.
What was that?
Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
And don't linger, Daniel. They like them fresh meat. Say, hey, boy, why don't you come on over here? Say, Daniel, you got yourself a pretty mouth. Shut the fuck up, you long dead. You shouldn't be moaning by now. Should have thought about that before you took that piece of bread. Go ahead and leave now. Just gonna go ahead and leave. I'm just gonna start clearing out this rubble. I don't know what that shit was, but my head is pounding and my hands are shaking. So we're just gonna bask in the warm, glowing, warmy glow of this candle. That guy's dead. Seattle's okay if you can get used to it without being this. I mean, yeah. It's a perfect place to practice your necromancy. Jen misses walking through the snow. I should say, she misses dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Interesting. How, though?
What was that?
I don't know, Daniel. What the fuck was that? How there's just a tinderbox sitting there. What the fuck? You make me do push-ups? What'd I do? What'd I do? I ain't do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't do nothing. Nothing to nobody. I just asked a question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just asking questions and I get punished for it. Got me a hammer. You guys want some moldy bread? He can't see me. I'm hiding behind the chair. He can't see me. My sanity is a group of dots. Let me just... I just gotta sit here for a minute so I can get my sanity back. Because if it gets too low, you can't fucking, like, move hardly at all. Fucking cockroach, you get out of here. Damn hissing cockroaches. Does it sound like somebody's walking in, like, knee-deep snow? Okay, our head is pounding and our hands are shaking. Slowly getting our sanity back. Texas is so big, it can be considered the South, the Midwest, and partially the West Coast. Texas is so big, you could drive for like 24 hours and still be in Texas. I'm gonna get my my sanity to at least a slight headache before moving on. My vision is still all like I've been drinking. Daniel been drinking again. That motherfucker saw me! Spy crab. I think we're good. I think we're okay. Yeah. Still hot in the south. Ran away to start a new adventure. Looking for a challenge. Still haven't found it yet. Erin's going to become the next Lara Croft. That's her next adventure. She'll be raiding some tombs and fighting dinosaurs. What? I'm just giving ideas. Jen, you testy tonight. Yelling at me and shit. Making me do stuff. A little bit. Being a little bit of a bosser.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel.
I know you. I know you.
Tell him to alert the
I know
King's
you.
men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
But
Someone is coming. Hurry! I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise.
Bish. Don't put words in my mouth. You don't know? See what I mean? She bossy. She mean. She mean tonight. I don't know where this naked man went. A bit? Guess not my sanity from dropping down really anymore.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No.
I suppose so.
I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
Speaking of bossy, Daniel was a bit of a prick. Hey. The Chipper. I guess I found the little girl. She didn't make it. It happens a lot around here. You're a little dominant, do tell. Left. Oh. I guess I don't count as a quiet one. I'm pretty loud. You don't gotta watch out for me. It's okay. Heard a motherfucker cough. go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good.
You like me? Yeah, yeah. Everybody says it.
Soon we'll be ready. Let there be enough time. He escaped? Where is he now?
He escapade? I know you never lie. Hey, look, we're on the other side of that gate. Be in the kitchen.
2nd of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg.
And her favorite
It's
X-Men
late in
is
the
Gambit.
evening,
Go
but
figure.
The outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same
See, I
scenes
know.
over and over. They are dead because of me.
Yes, Daniel, they're dead because of you. Because you gave them this rotten apple. Ha! Look at what we got here. We got a vial of acid. It works. The funny thing is, you can actually kill yourself in this game by continuously touching the acid. Don't know why you would want to, but you can. It's also fun just to throw shit inside it. Like this pig. Will it dissolve this box? I'm having too much fun just throwing random shit into this acid vial. What about a barrel? Aha! I have made it safe. Appreciate strong personalities. Cuts through the bullshit. Really like directness when it comes to most things. So no beating around the bush for either of you?
Of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brandenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a
I love what you both
forest-clad
just
hill
said.
with towers reaching well above even the highest
I like
pine
directness. And then you both say,
Following the winding
you
road
know.
leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Is it because I called you out on your bullshit? Alright, if I die while doing these fucking jumping jacks and push-ups, I'm blaming you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. In about 3 minutes, you're gonna hear my phone tell me it's time to go to bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just like making me sweat. Nah. How's my sanity? Alright, this bucket, that would have stopped them. I think this dude was just hanging out in here. No way he gets past these weightless barrels. Alright, I got the glass jar. We're gonna get back to the kitchen now. Hello? Bitch ass motherfucker's coming this way. Hide ourselves in this corner. The worst game of hide and seek.
Go to bed.
Your kitty ass is trying to steal your pasta. That was my reminder. I mean, I do, but not every time. Most of the time, I do ignore it. Because most of the time, I'm like, alright, I gotta get past this one spot. The glass jar holds acid safely. I know. I was agreeing. You jerk. Somebody's slapping some wet meat over there. Fuck you, we enter in the cistern!
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Poisonous fungi. I don't know what this shit is, but I mean, it says it's oil, but who the fuck knows what it is? Wait, can I? Oh. Can I fill it again? I'm just curious. There is no need to fill it again. Ah. Ha! Bitch! Let's take a look at the control room. See what the fuck's going on in here. Something fucking broken. Castle's falling apart. OSHA standards not met. Creepy naked people walking around trying to kill me.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we planned.
I killed him! Daniel, you silly bitch. Look at these fucking levers, man. They're all fucked up. January 1799. The work I put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since the first attempted to reconstruct the design of is most tiring. The limitations of this world have made my work incredibly difficult. It has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption I tried to emulate. It tries to emulate. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning crudely replaced by pressurized steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in the hope it will have even the tiniest hint of the power found in the Traveler's Locket. Found a wooden crank. I did something. I don't know what I did, but I did it.
Is that you? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm flicking switches and shit seems to be working. The fuck is this, a sauna? Yes! Slam the door in happiness. Who is the master of the cistern? I was using my square brain. That's why it was quiet. Sorry, I had to think. The smooth square brain. Success! Motherfucker! Enjoy my brain.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
You think they walked through here barefoot while Daniel was having that tour? Because if so, that's fucking gross. Hardcore.
August, 1839. There is no denying that
It's
Alexander
a big
puts a lot of
compliment.
faith
Oh.
into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man,
snap!
paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Ho 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 ho! So good. Ski ball champion.
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The
She
inner
knows the
sanctum
truth. She don't
flared
beat
with
around the
blue,
bush. Even though
fiery
she says
light,
she likes to
and I
play,
could feel the
just
same
like you
things I
said.
felt in the dark chamber in Algeria.
I
It
like
was
to be
like
direct.
standing in a mad
Beat around the
whirlpool
bush.
of impressions. It was terrifying. But Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene.
Paying more attention to the soap
Alexander
opera
quickly
unfolding,
covered the orb in some
unfolding
cloth, and
chat
the
between you two.
unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Soap opera. I know, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
Extraordinary. There's a little fish. Something lunged at me. I heard it and it was like, yeah, throw a rock at this or something. It's poison! Of course, I knew that. Ah! Bitch! Fuck out of here.
Do you see, Daniel?
Shut up, Jen.
It has yielded. What? The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Like the puzzles? This game has quite a... Oh yeah, that's what this game basically is. It's just nothing but puzzles and avoiding, you know, the naked servants that are trying to rip your face off. Speaking of naked people, there's a naked dude right here. Hey, buddy.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
Are you alive? He's not alive. The poking is doing... Oh, hey! Oh, no, don't look there! Don't look there! Here. Gotta cover that up. There. Now you can't see it. Just a naked man on a table. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He's tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to unto him what Agrippa did unto me. Vaccine trials. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer is a definitive success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep my experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. It will do fine for a prison transport. He likes to pretend he's not smart. I get lucky, alright? That's a lot of corpses. I don't think that's how you're properly supposed to put a corpse in there. I don't think this guy was dead. And look at that. That's just a dead ass right there. Some more dead asses in here. Almost. Something is missing. This item cannot be used in that way. Why don't I chisel them open? Oh, God, that's just... Oh, my God! No, it worked! Plague outbreak. The strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems that the drain sewer, which has recently been opened for use as means of transport, is plagued by a peculiar poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness infecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it is clear that this cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Being stubborn isn't a bad thing. You're just a pain in the ass sometimes. Sometimes! I'm gonna need a different type of vial to hold this motherfucker's blood, I guess. I thought maybe there'd be something in here with these corpses, but... There's just some dead stank ass in here. That was a front row seat to something. Dead Wang, I'm sorry. Ah! Oh, here we go.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
I don't think anybody came to help him.
Three days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone...
Moved over into the meat sometimes.
Hey! Anybody? Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
This motherfucker's still leaking? Yeah, he's still leaking. Ah! Blood transfusion! Oh! Ah! Ah! Daniel mad! Daniel toss things around like this bone saw. Well, that's not the bone saw. This. God damn it. Bone saw! Ah! These vials. Ah, get out of here. We don't need to go to the dead ass room. We need to go to the dead ass room. I'm very upset that we were in the dead ass room. He said nobody's supposed to be in the dead ass rooms. Maybe he heard the guy yelling for help. And he was like remembering, oh fuck, that's right, that dude was locked down there. I completely forgot. They're dead asses or donkeys? These, look, there's a dead ass right there. Right there. How's my sanity? It's a group of dots. I think we're okay. We just need to get out of the dead ass room. Okay. Vision's getting a little blurry. How many of these things do I have? Oh, okay. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. I'm fine. Just gonna... Let's just get out of here. I'm tired of being around dead asses. See, the cistern. This is a nice, bright area. Ah, look at that. Our sanity is still group of dots. We're just gonna sit here and bask in the sunlight inside the cistern. Take a deep breath. Smells like old copper. Oh, speaking of old copper, so I don't know if you guys know this, but when there's like a lot of blood, it tends to be like a coppery, like scent and kind of taste in the air. At least that's what I've always heard. And I didn't really believe it a whole lot until the other day. I was coming home from work and something was dead in the road, and it must have been the bleeder, because whatever hit it, I saw so much blood across the road until I saw the corpse. I was like, Jesus Christ. And in the car, because I had my windows down, I was like, that smells like fucking copper. Holy fucking shit, they are right. And I could taste it too. I was like, ooh, I don't want to taste that. We don't need to go back in there. We don't need to go back in there. The amount of dead animals I see on the road on my way to work is staggering. Yeah, fuck you, I'm immune. Alright, I'm going to stop it here. This is a good place to stop. We've been going for a good 2 hours. So, I'm going to save and exit. I'll be playing more of this tomorrow after work. Getting cities and states to implement road corridors for wildlife is like pulling teeth. And I'm not surprised. Alright, so I'm going to do this. And I'm going to find us a story to quickly read. While promoting my own YouTube channel. That's me right there. See? Ah, fuck it. Let's just pick Callisto Protocol. Just the other day. Alright, now I want to find a spooky story. You've had to argue at council meetings all the... I'm not surprised. Alright, let's find a good story to read. Wow, that looks like an interesting story. That's as long as a motherfucker, though. Fuck, man, that one's long, too. Come on. I just need a quick one. That one sounds kind of stupid. Alright, you know, this one, it's kind of long. It sounds interesting. No, I'm not going to read that one. Just need a quick one, goddammit. can just ignore my grunts in the background. Alright, here we go. This is a nice quick one. Of course, every story that I read on here can be all found in the subreddit of No Sleep. Today's author's name is Static Voices YT. Probably Static Voices YouTube. So he might have she, whatever, might have a channel here on YouTube. The title of the story is I Was Dispatched to a Child in Distress. The event that took place will never make sense. It was the last hour of my shift, a quiet stretch where you start to let your guard down. The calls usually calm down by then. Maybe a noise complaint, maybe a drunk asleep in his car. Nothing that sticks with you. Dispatch came through, voice crackling with static. Possible child in distress, they said. Anonymous caller. Crying heard inside a home believed to be vacant. I remember the way my stomach sank. Not from fear, but exhaustion. Halloween night always meant prank calls, fake screams, and some idiot hiding behind a bush trying to film reactions for the internet. But the dispatcher's tone changed mid-sentence. Caller said it sounds muffled, like someone's trying to keep the kid quiet. That sentence killed my hesitation. I threw on my lights and headed out. When I arrived on scene, I radioed over to dispatch. Dispatch, show me off at the location of the child in distress. I'll keep you advised. The house was completely dark. As I walked up the front path, I could hear faint laughter echoing from down the street. Kids still trick-or-treating, their voices carried on by the wind. I took up my flashlight and stepped closer to the entrance. The front door was cracked open, just enough to notice. Vacant house, open door, Halloween night, all the makings of a horror movie. I kept my breathing steady, and I pushed the door open. The hinges gave a low groan that bled into the silence. Police! I'm entering the residence! No response. Only the sound of my own breathing and the faint hum of the radio on my shoulder. We received a call about a child in distress, I said, voice steady but heart racing. If anyone's hurt, make a noise or call out. As I continued forward to clear the house, I heard it, the soft whimper of a child, distant but close enough to make my hair on my neck stand up. I called out again, Police! Anyone injured? No answer. Just the same quiet, stuttering cry. It came in short bursts, like whoever it was trying to hold it in. I swept the light across the room. Empty. The sound seemed to come from deeper inside, maybe toward the back hallway, maybe below. It was hard to tell. I took a step forward, the floorboards creaked beneath me, and the crying stopped. As I made my way toward the back of the house, my light caught a door, slightly cracked, leading down into darkness, the basement. I stopped at the top of the stairs and called down, Is anyone down there? Silence. The same heavy silence I've felt since stepping inside. I reached for my radio. Dispatch, send me another static. I adjusted the knob to try again. Nothing, just more static. Something about it didn't sit right with me. I didn't have time to troubleshoot. If there really was a child down there, I couldn't stand up here waiting for backup. I tightened the grip of my flashlight and started down the stairs. It began the slow descent into what I can only describe as empty darkness. My flashlight barely reached the first few steps. With every creak of wood beneath my boots, the cries grew louder. Still faint, but unmistakably closer. Hang on, I said, trying to keep my voice steady. I'm coming to help. At the bottom, I swept my flashlight across the basement from left to right. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Then the beam caught something in the far corner. A glint of metal. I stepped closer, raising the light. A cage? Not the kind you keep an animal in. This was built, anchored into the foundation. Heavy bolts driven into the concrete, steel, thick bars. The top was fused to the wall with rusted brackets, as if someone had wanted to make sure whatever was in there never moved. The crying stopped. I could just make out a small shape inside, pressed against the corner. Then a voice, soft, trembling. They lock me down here when I don't listen. I took a step closer, careful not to blind whoever was inside. Who keeps you down here? You okay? There was a pause. Then a small voice answered. The bad people. The words were so faint I couldn't hear. Then, thud. Heavy footsteps above me. Slow at first, then faster. I froze, staring up toward the ceiling as dust fell from the floorboards. Another step, then another. Then a shout, sharp, ferocious, loud. No, no, no! You're not supposed to be in here! The voice came from directly above me. Before I could react, the basement door slammed shut. The sound echoed down the stairwell like a gunshot. Darkness swallowed everything. And that's it. That's it. That's how it ends. What the fuck? How you gonna end like that? What the fuck? Somebody wrote, oh no, hindsight would be to go outside and wait for backup. The people under the stairs vibes. It's hard to tell if you should trust what is in the cage, but definitely be wary of who is upstairs. Oh, that's how it fucking ends. That's just, oh man, that's kind of a poop ending. I don't like it. I agree, it was terrible. It's a bad ending. Seth says lame. Exactly. Yeah. And for once, Seth is right about something. Alright, well, it's nearly 10 o'clock. I need to stop. I want to thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed it, especially when I screamed like a little girl. Alright, I'll see you all later. Have yourselves a good night.